Who wants a body massage? Ooh.
T-Man 978 Chill Review.
Hello everyone, T-Man 978. Right now we're going to be taking a look at the Mezco 112 Collective GIJOE Roadblock. Who would have ever thought that would happen? Well, we already knew it was happening because I already reviewed Destro. Well, anyway, here is this. We see this blown up image from his original toy packaging, which is nostalgic and whatnot. They don't even show you any like toy preview images on the back. It's just the G.I. Joe artwork. You have to go to their website if you want to see like him all geared up and how it should look once you gear him up. Like the instructions only show you certain things and the gear is not one of them, at least not all of it. Before I go any further, I did an unboxing live last night. So if you want to check out how he came packaged and everything, you can click on that video. I'll put a link at the end of the video during my song. But anywho, this guy has a lot going on and I already put some gear on him. I'm going to start off drink your water style and just start showing you the figure. This isn't the face that he comes with, so it's not his base face. Let me turn on this light so you can see his eyes. But this is the smiling face that I like. And as you can see, they have a lot of like wrinkles and detail. Wrinkles, detail. They didn't youth him up. He's kind of older. I would imagine like at least bare minimum in his late 30s, early 40s. But here's this vest right here that he's wearing. It is very worn. And even though it is just plastic, that does look like fabric material right there. Here is the texture in the shoulder. You can see his tank top under there. His knife is sheathed back here on this one. I believe this is the only knife sheath that he has though, because this is just display, it's just decoration. It doesn't serve any real function like this gun holster right here. Unless, I don't know, they didn't know. I was seeing if there was like a secondary slot so that the knife can fit in there. No. At least I don't see that. These knee pads, they don't have anything about the knee pads on the website on any of the pictures, so I wasn't sure if they were knee pads or elbow pads until I tried to put them on the elbows and they were too loose. Here's the detail in the boots. You can see the steel in his steel toe boots. Here's the bottom of the boots. But yeah, this is one of his looks where he had a vest. It doesn't exactly match the cartoon. I believe it was like more gray in the cartoon. But yeah, I'm gonna work my way backward showing you his optional gear because he has a lot. But let's make sure you see the gloves. And there's like I said, they made sure to give the armor like a wear paint job. But so you can see these pouches or these leg pouches in the holster are optional. They tab into the vest to keep them on so they don't slide down the legs. When I changed to this, so you can see they have that right there. It is difficult getting the peg inside of the loop, so I suggest having some type of spudger type tool to push behind here while you plug in that. This vest actually comes off easily right here, and it actually comes back on and stays on tight. So I really like that. Really appreciate that. But oh yeah, I gotta unplug this. Now getting this on right here is a bit more difficult. mean, getting it on isn't difficult, but getting it to plug together tightly. I hate little tiny nubs like this that are supposed to keep things locked. At the end of this video, I'm going to totally strip him down to how he came out of the package, but here's a preview. And while we're here, let's do the articulation. You can look up that much. You can look down, look side to side. And I'll show all his other accessories as we go. Normally I show the accessories first, but not now. Arm goes out very tightly. There's no butterfly in there. I was shocked about that. Swivel right here. Double jointed elbow. He has a big universal joint that's very much unhindered, so you can get those poses. His upper torso goes back, crunches forward, of course side to side action and rotation at the top and bottom, like the pecs and the lower abs. Kind of do wish he had some type of belt, but when you put on his gear, that disappears. The legs go out that way, that far. They come forward. Yeah, I'm gonna give him 90 degrees. He goes back, thigh rotation. You get double jointed knees. The boots rotate right there. I don't know if I should include that as articulation really, but the feet appear to be on like a ball peg. So you can get that much. And let's get him with his ankle pivot fully activated. Though that seems to be what you can do with the ankle pivot fully activated. All right, here's another look for him with the straps on, the harness with all the pockets and whatnot. And I gave him his relaxed hands right here. Here's the palm. So, and to let you see with other hands, these hands are like pliable. They feel like Storm collectibles if you haven't messed with them. So they're softer than what Hasbro would use. Definitely. But here is this look. Now, the pants, this doesn't seem to want to come. Seems like this is how far it comes down right there. Getting this to stay pegged together, like I mentioned, difficult. I hate peg-in systems like this. You'll always hear me mentioning that. But there is a weathering effect on some of this paint. And oh yeah, here is his default face. Let's put the light on again. Yeah, this is the face that he came with out of package. A little less happy, and let's put on the straight up angry, punching some cobra out face. So he has excellent faces all around. I don't think he looks fugly in any type of way like some of the Hasbro options. Outside of those relaxed hands, he does have these cupping hands, which are shaped like that right there. Or maybe you could be holding something else, it's up to you. Then he comes with two knife holding hands and these other slightly relaxed hands right here that I guess you could use for gun cupping or holding. And of course he comes with trigger hands. And why does he come with a trigger hand? Because he has this pistol right here. Realistic looking pistol. With that less relaxed hand, it's easier to do something like this. And without butterfly, and he has a big chest and big muscle arms, just like I complained in my Ripper review, he doesn't get the arms in front of him that well. Like, it took a lot of effort to do this. I had to make sure I angled the hands in such a way, but it can be done, as you can see. Here he is on his G.I.Joe stand, which is green this time. And I put the bullet effect inside of the gun. every one of their characters that has a gun typically comes with this bullet effect. And you get this gun right here. Like this is able to stretch out and go back in. It's detailed with bullets in there. If there are any other functions, sorry, I don't know. Here he is shooting that gun with the bigger bullet effect right there. And I made him use the knife holding hand to hold that handle up there. But this is cool. And I was able to elongate this to stretch up against his bicep. So that's cool. And let's get to his other final look option besides taking all the gear off. Well, we have these straps right here, this panel right here, which can be unlatched by pinching. Yeah, there we go with that. But this is supposed to be attached to this backpack right here, which holds his tripod stuff for his bigger gun. Let's let you see that. You have this bigger gun. This handle is there, and then there's two handles right here. And that right there. I guess he can hold this, hold that, and shoot if he's holding it off the ground. But let me let you see the tripod stuff. What you're supposed to do with this is right here. This clips into this bottom part, which kind of is easier said than done. But got it in, and now up here, I should have had this open. This clip comes down and fits through there. Then you can put it over this so it can stay on. And in here, we can twist that, pull it off, and we have all this tripod stuff in there. We have this part, which is connected right there like that. Then we have this part, which is kind of just grooved into place. And we have the legs just chilling out in there. They aren't super tight in there, but yeah. There we go. You can just close this back up. Put this back on. And shut that. Over here we have this bullet belt right here. I'm guessing it goes in this way, but we can get that started right here. Let's put this straps on his body. Now it might be possible to get this on with the other gear on, but no, there it is. I tried and it's difficult. I don't think it's meant to do that, but here's what this would look like if he has this on. Right here he is with the biggest blast effect right there. I have him holding the handle, well, both handles, without the tripod stuff on. Well, yeah, there we go. I took the side pouch off. He just has the gun holster. The side pouch without the other gear on looks kind of weird because this just dangles everywhere, while this kind of just pushes up against the leg and you don't notice it. All right, putting the bigger gun together. Let's take that out. Take this piece. We take these where the feet will be down. We can go ahead and loop that into place. It's kind of scary, to be honest, but there we are with that. So it can still be moved once you do that. Do that for all three legs. Now I said that was scary, but I just realized this is made out of a more pliable material. It's not super duper gummy or anything, but it is more pliable. But there's a hole in one of the legs. This is supposed to go into there. And then we get to this. We can plug that into there and plug this up front. So now you can have his solidly mounted gun right there. All right, I wanted to actually show him using this thing. I used the hands are called the cupping hands because his thumb can actually get up over there, where I guess that's the actual trigger. I'm not a gun expert. And as far as this tripod, when I looked up this gun to make sure I was doing stuff right, I saw that the two legs were in the back for the most part with a gun similar to this. You cannot reverse those pegs. This is how they wanted it. Now, I took the tripod off to show an example of him prone using it. And here's how he comes out of the package with no gear on. So basically, this is what you're working with. Pull his pants up that I can. Mezco, the way they do butts is not great. It's pretty much the ball joints are like fully exposed back here. I'm pretty sure they don't even have butts under there. But one thing they do always have is a giant protruding crotch thing, but since he's wearing these pants and not like spandex, you don't see it too much. Well, you don't see it at all. Here's this. But last thing for me to show that I didn't show is, of course, this pops out and you have this optional arm for the people that don't know. So you can put that in and have him suspended in the air for aerial combat, or if he's jumping up about to attack somebody with the knife or something. And you get this baggie right here where you can put all the accessories in. Yay. I didn't show this, but you still have access to the lower ab crunch and some tilts and rotation and whatnot when he's wearing this. It's not super rigid, but it's not the most pliable thing ever. But let's get to size comparisons. First off, here is a comparison with my other Mezco black guys, and I forget what company, Bro Toys or something like that does that Barrett. Here he is up against their Destro. If I have any gripes with this figure, I think he should have been taller. It's Roadblock. Let's see. Yeah, the Destro is slightly taller. He is not as tall as I was expecting. Roadblock has been known to be like a big, tall black dude. So, muscular black dude. So, yeah, I'm shocked he's shorter than a Destro, to be honest. Here he is up against Hasbro's retro style figure, where people were saying, if you got that, what do you need the Mezco for? But I think when you have them side by side, this definitely looks like a toy. With the pinned elbows and just overall plasticky nature, but he is the height. He is the height. And here's something I completely forgot to show off. This helmet that he comes with. There we go. I forgot to show that off completely, totally. But let's pop on his neutral head. He is capable of putting on the helmet from the Hasbro figure, like quite snugly, to be honest. I have a review on this guy. You can go look at that. Here's the Mezco Punisher if you still need an idea of his height. They're almost like the exact same height. Those first guys I showed you, Blade and Bishop and whatnot, they are all taller than him. And here is Classified Series General Hawk and Lady G. General Hawk is pretty much the exact same height. And looking at the camera, his pants look more orange like they did on the cartoon, which is weird because in person they are definitely just straight up brown. They aren't that oranges color like at all. But anyhow, it's weird for me to say this, but I pretty much I don't even have any gripes. Only the gripes I have is this one harness right here not pegging in as tight as I would like. I hate this peg system, and I always complain about that. Like when you first open something, it'll be super duper peg, but once you pull it apart, it will never peg together right. Luckily, these buttons are excellent. They work like they're supposed to. The other harness works like it's supposed to. His accessories are great. All the faces, I can't complain about them. I love every single one of the faces. The articulation, if you're used to Mezco, you go in knowing what to expect. I mean, it is not as strong as like the classified series in certain levels, in certain areas. Like the legs, they have the drop down hips, and they can 100% definitely kick up more than 90 degrees without bending the waist a little bit. And you can look at my classified series review playlist to see all that stuff. The only thing that gives me pause as far as the way he looks is I don't like that hinge right there. And I'm honestly shocked they didn't give him any type of butterfly. But to be honest with you, dealing with Mezco, it's what I expected, and it's above and beyond that. I don't have any real complaints. He is not like as stiff as Bishop and whatnot. I've been having more fun maneuvering him around, and I like his accessories, and I like his optional gear and whatnot. So he's really good. Anywho, thank you for watching this video. Until next time, T-Man978 out of here. This guy literally comes with too much stuff. He has 6 of these grenades. Here's what they look like more up close. They don't function any type of way like the pen coming out. I mean, yeah, they don't do anything but look like a grenade.
Figure action. That one's me.
Join the Syndicate Toy Hunters Facebook group. Link in the description. Click the videos. Click in the videos, baby. Click the videos. You should really click these videos. Click the videos. Click those in videos, baby. Click the videos. You really should